Welcome to High Oracle's Reiki Spiritual Healing Channel. And what I wanted to talk to you about today is people that block your progress. People who are trying to put blockages in your life. People who are trying to attempt to redirect you. These people are destiny delayers. These people are destiny swappers. So when you have these people in your life, in your home, in your relationships, on your job, that are trying to destiny swap with you, who's trying to get that position instead of you. Those people who are trying to redirect your vibration, your energy, your attention. They're trying to redirect your destiny because they are destiny swappers. They want to, put you in under a veil, and they want you to not be able to see what they're doing to you. They want to take your life, your energy, your blessings for themselves. And this form of manipulation, it can happen whether you're in a family, in a relationship, on your job. It can happen while you're in school. And you have to be very careful of these types of people who want to redirect your progress. They want to hold up your progress. They are spiritually delaying you. And you have to be able to pray against these types of people in your life. They are intentionally delaying your progress because they do not want you to move forward. They do not want you to be better than them. And they're holding you back. In many cases, they're using black magic and witchcraft to do it. So you have to be very careful of these types of persons who are trying to redirect you, who are trying to make you, look at all the fires, look at all the things that have gone wrong with you. And I've had people like this in my life that would try to send spells over my mind, over my life, as if I did not see them. Where they would come in and try to say, well, that person, has never meant any well for you. And, the person that didn't mean any well for me is standing right there saying that. It's actually the narcissist that's saying it. Or they will try to say, oh, I think that this would be better for you, to do. But, your brothers and sisters, they've done this. People in your family have done this way. Okay, and they've been successful. So why do I need to do it your way? So we want to go with the most successful process. And I have people who have been trying to block my success, my progress, all of my life. I've had parents, siblings, uncles, aunts, generational curses that were sent, cousins who were inserted to block my blessings. They were, a lot of them are afraid of your potential chosen one. You're going to leave them. You're going to be greater than them. You're going to be greater than their children. Some of them had a hatred for your family, period. And they do not want you to move forward with these types of gifts, with this type of blessing over your life without them. They do not want you to have that potential where you have outshined them and you're ready to move up in the world and leave them where they are. I've had many people that I have clients that have spoken to me that have people that are intentionally trying to hold them back in life. Husbands, wives, they want you to sit right there and hold their hand. So, and this is what it means when I had one of my clients say to me, it's better to be single when you're running a business, when you are doing certain things in life, because, you have to be obligated to a husband. And I knew exactly what she meant. You have to be obligated to your family. So we have to make sure, we have to make sure that we are moving in silence. We're not letting these people know everything that we're doing. My mother used to always tell us, don't let anybody know what you're doing. Don't let no one know what your next move is. So we have to make sure that we're doing this when we have these people who are, destiny haters. They are, destiny dividers. They want you to doubt. They want you to doubt about what God put in your spirit. Okay? They want to sow that seed of making sure that you never reach it to your potential by sowing stagnation, by redirecting your attention, sowing chaos, drama in your life. You'll have people in your life that's all that they are good for, is to sow drama. It's to cause stagnation. And when those types of tactics doesn't work anymore, they will start to use witchcraft. They will start to use the evil eye upon your health. They will start to try to, send negative energy to your finances, to your health, your money, your stomach. Excuse me. So, and they are intending that you stay right there in the vicinity with them. They are intentionally doing this on purpose so that you'll never be able to get up. So that you'll never be able to start that business. You'll never be able to be a content creator and own your own business, your own everything that God has for you in life, your own tattoo shop, your own, and I don't condone tattoos, but some of them do the henna, and they do a good job. Excuse me. So these are the understandings that these people never wanted you to move above them. They never wanted you to see them. And they are intentional about sending negative energy to you. It has become, the norm for them to send negative energy to stifle you, to stagnate you, in different areas of your life. So this is what I mean when I'm talking about, you've been crossed, and a lot of you need the cleansing. You need the spiritual cleansing. Not something that you've been using over and over, not something that you've gone to a practitioner, that has negative entities attached to them, who has a negative outlook at your car or at your life, and they're sending negative to you. You need a spiritual healing so that these types of negative energy have been unblocked. These types of negative energy will be unblocked in your life. We have to remove those types of attacks upon you so that the blockages, are in a space. They're in a space where they are, coming off of you, coming off of your mind. You're in that space where you can see that, the world is opening up for you. That you're able to, open those doors, jump over hurdles. You're able to move through life with ease because you've had that spiritual cleanse and remove those types of stagnation, those higher spirits. And I cannot tell you enough, those people who are, purposely, intentionally blocking you because they want your life. They want your light. And they will do anything in order to harm you, in order to take your position in life, on your job. Some of them want to take your wife, your husband. Some of them want your children. Okay, so we have to make sure that we're doing our cleanses and we can see these people for who they are, how they're moving in our life. And I hope that you receive this message. So please like, share, and subscribe to me over all of my platforms. You can book your one-on-one life coaching session or your video chat session. Donate to my channel. Like, share, and subscribe to me. Book your consultation so I can acclimate a gift to your situation. I'm High Oracle, Reiki spiritual healer. Assalamu alaikum.